All right, welcome out here to the Student Activity Center here out at the campus here of Stevens Point, Pacelli. The Pacelli Cardinals playing host tonight on this Friday, December 20th here. They'll be hosting the Almond-Bancroft Eagles, a CW South Conference showdown. Looks like a really nice crowd starting to funnel in here. Our Stevens Point Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services. They have locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. So our Auto Select pregame show, Almond-Bancroft comes in here and they have an overall record coming in here of 4-2. 3-0 in that CW South Conference. They're head coached by Keith Dernbach, assisted by Greg Otto. Certainly Keith, a very good coach, sort of taking over legendary Kurt Lamb as far as the coaching ranks. But Keith certainly a great coach, as is his brother Kent, who is the head coach over at UW Stevens Point and doing just some phenomenal things over there. Exciting team to watch. This will be what I would consider a very good basketball game, I should say, tonight between two very good basketball teams. Almond-Bancroft was down at state just about 9 months ago here. Pacelli, on the other hand, they come in here with an overall record of 3-0. They're 2-0 in that CW South Conference, head coached by John Shirk, assisted by Adam Hinker, Travis Kemp, Bailey Houston, and Josh Nemick. And again, we should have a nice night of basketball here. It looks like a pretty good crowd, as I would expect, kind of that last game before the holiday break. Two good basketball teams, a conference game. Certainly every game's certainly important, but conference games have just even a little bit more meaning, and certainly what I would consider a pretty decent rivalry here between two very good programs, no doubt about it. Almond-Bancroft just about 25 miles here to the south or so, roughly, right off I-39. We'll get our national anthem here momentarily. We'll get our starting lineups. Again, our Auto Select pregame show tonight, which is sponsored in part from Stevens Point Auto Select. Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. So we'll take a brief commercial pause here, about a minute or so. We'll have our national anthem. We'll get our starting lineups and we'll get underway here shortly. You're listening to and watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports. Back here in just a few moments.
Your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
All right, we are back here, Student Activity Center. We will get our national anthem, then we'll have our starting lineups here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pacelli Student Activity Center for tonight's Central Wisconsin South Conference boys basketball game between the Eagles of Almond-Bancroft High School and your Pacelli Cardinals. Special welcome to our friends from Almond-Bancroft. We remind you that interscholastic athletics are an extension of the classroom And now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, please remove your hat, place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the Eagles of Almond-Bancroft High School, a 6'2" senior number 2, Brody.
Starting lineups here for Almond-Bancroft. Brody Dernbach, the senior.
A 6'3" senior number 3, Clarence.
6'3" senior Clarence Pratt, number 3.
A 6-foot junior number 10, Davis Dernbach.
6-foot junior in Davis Dernbach, number 10.
6'7" senior number 15, Aiden Phillips.
6'7" senior Aiden Phillips, number 15. And 5'11" junior Emmett Stiles, number 22. Head coached again by Keith Dernbach, assisted by Greg Otto. We'll get our starting lineups for Pacelli. Senior Melise Badu, number 1, getting the start. Lucas Hammerly, number 3, the senior. Number 11, senior Zach Yidy, getting the start tonight. Senior Cam Shirk, the senior. And rounding out the Cardinals starting lineup is senior Braden Flaker, number 23. So again, we'll go Badoon, Hammerly, Yidy, Shirk, and Flaker for the Cardinals. For the Eagles tonight, it'll be Brody Dernbach, Clarence Pratt, Davis Dernbach, Aiden Phillips, and Emmett Stiles. So as we mentioned in our Auto Select pregame show, certainly two very formidable teams going in action here tonight. Aiden Phillips and Cam Shirk will jump it. Two of the premier senior basketball players, certainly not only in the CW South Conference, but really I would say in the state here, at least in my humble opinion. And Pacelli will control the tip there, so it goes Badoon over to Flaker. Flaker gets it out to Hammerly, top of the circle over to Flaker. Flaker out to Badoon. Hammerly in the corner. Hammerly 3-ball and count it. Lucas Hammerly. We saw a lot of that against Wild Rose. Lucas erupted that probably just over a week ago. Of course, Lucas, one of the seniors, he averages nearly 22 points a game, nearly 6 assists per game. Certainly an all-around player, certainly very deadly from the three-point range is Lucas Hammerly. Hammerly over to Badoon, into Flaker. Shirk down low, goes baseline, and score it for Cam Shirk. So Pacelli with a quick 5-0 lead here. In the early goings, Aiden Phillips will bring it over the timeline for the Eagles. Over to Brody Dernbach, number 2 there. It's Stiles in the corner being heavily guarded by Hammerly. Phillips down low, back over It's Clarence Pratt down low, and Aiden Phillips scores it for the Eagles. He is a handful. He comes in averaging nearly 27 points per game, does Aiden Phillips, and nearly 16 points per game. Just an all-around good player, the 6'7" senior at the free throw line now. And he converts on his and one. That Pacelli foul was on Zach Yeide. His first team first. Flaker down in the corner over to Shirk. Badoon thought about it, and they're going to call him for a travel. So 5-3 our score here, 16:49 to go here. Early goings in this opening half out at the Student Activities Center here at Stevens Point. Pacelli. Inbounding it will be Clarence Pratt. He averages nearly 12 points a game and 2 assists per game, does Clarence, so a very solid player and senior Clarence Pratt. Up to Cam Shirk, and they're going to get a foul on that. So as we mentioned early in our Auto Select pregame show, pretty nice crowd rolling in. First foul there for the Eagles. That's on Clarence Pratt. Badoon inbounded here for the Cardinals, out to Shirk. Camden leads this team and scoring at 26.3. Hammerly, 3-ball, in and out, rebounded by senior Brody Dernbach. And they'll get Badoon on that one, I believe. First personal team foul number 2. So inbound to Phillips. And we're going to get Flaker on that one, I believe. Maybe a foul here in the backcourt. So that's team foul number 3 here for the Cardinals. Inbound to Phillips. Pacelli applying some pressure here. It's Pratt. Over to Brody Dernbach. Back over to Pratt. And nearly stolen away from Camden Shirk. Crowd wants a travel there, not called. Now Stiles into Brody Dernbach. Dernbach with a nice move there, and Brody Dernbach scored it. So Brody, a pretty nice player as well. He comes in here averaging nearly 10 points per contest and 6.5 rebounds per game. 3-ball from Flaker, misses long. Yeide with a rebound down low. And they're going to call a jump ball here, I believe. So that'll go to Almond-Bancroft. Home Furniture. Fill your home with the best from Home Furniture. Sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home Furniture with locations on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and on Post Road in Plover. So Phillips over the timeline here for the Eagles. Back out to Brody Dernbach. Dernbach surveying his Eagle teammate here. Pratt, long cross-court pass, picked off by Melise Badoon. Badoon, the 3-sport athlete, along with so many of these players, really from both squads. Yeide takes it, head fake. Out to Hammerly. He's deadly from that area. And misses short. Rebounded by the Eagles here. We're all knotted up at 5 points apiece here for both squads. Dernbach into Phillips. We'll give and go out to 3-ball. And that is Davis Dernbach for 3. So Davis, the junior. Certainly the name Dernbach synonymous with Almond-Bancroft. Nice spin move there by Camden Shirk. A little shake and bake there. Pizarski Funeral Home. Pizarski Funeral Homes has been serving the Stevens Point and Plover area. The very best in funeral services. Place your trust in Pizarski Funeral Homes, is 4th generation local business with locations in Stevens Point and on Plover. So Cullen Preissner into the game now for the Eagles. Substitution for Coach Dernbach and the Eagles. Brody over to Emmett Stiles, number 22. 3-ball misses short, rebounded by Hammerly up out front. to Cam Shirk. Number's not there, so Cam Shirk wisely pulls it back out. We're going to get a foul. I think they're going to call that on Cohen Preissner, I believe. That'll be his first personal. That is team foul number 2 for the Eagles. Badun to inbound it over to Hammerly, corner. Back over to Flaker. Shirk surveying it. Nice pass from Yidy to Shirk. Shirk the cutting there, but Yidy stays with it. And Shirk not able to finish, but he stays with it. And Camden Shirk showing off that athleticism. He is a guy that will play above the rim. So 6 points for Shirk now. Pacelli with a 9-8 lead here. Hammerly Braden Flaker hustling for that. And count it for Braden Flaker. And we'll get a timeout called here. Score reads 11-8 here, 13:33 here to go in this opening half. You are listening to and watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
All right, we are back off the timeout here. 11-8 our score. Pacelli out front. 13:33 here to go in this one, in this opening half, I should say. Clarence Pratt to inbound it for the Eagles. Pacelli applying the pressure. Dernbach guarded there by Melise Badun. Cut off by Shirk. So Almond-Bancroft, again, as we mentioned, 4-2 on this season. Ranked number 16 on our latest Zaleski Sports rankings for Division 5. So it'll stay here, Almond basketball. Down low into Phillips. Phillips turnaround jump shot in and out. Rebounded by Hammerly up to Badun. Over to Hammerly. Hammerly, one of those guys that, in my humble opinion at least, really has come out this year. 3-ball in and out. Hammerly, Aaron for the strong rebound. We're going to get a tie-up down low. Nice job there by Zach Yidy. Possession will stay here with the Cardinals. As we mentioned, though, Lucas Hammerly just really has been balling here. Early goings, of course, it's early season, but Hammerly 3-ball. This is that one short. Rebounded by the Eagles. It's Brody Dernbach. Down over to Emmett Stiles, back to Dernbach, over to Pratt. And they're going to get Pratt on the travel there, so it'll be Pacelli basketball. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. So Grant Hinker checking in here, the senior here. He replaces Braden Flaker. So you got Badun, Hammerly, Hinker, Yidy, and Shirk. Yidy going to work down low, back out to Badun. 3-ball, in and out. Long rebound there by Camden Shirk. Shirk, fadeaway jump shot in and out. Hinker battling down low. Nice job by Grant Hinker to stay with it. That goes over to Zach Yidy. Score it. Nice ball movement there by the Cardinals. Yidy, the recipient on that. His first 2 points of the game. Pacelli now with their biggest early lead here, 13-8. Just under 12 minutes in this opening half. Dernbach being guarded there by the senior and Melise Badun. Nice move down low. And count it. That's Brody Dernbach. Doing some work down low. He's up to 4 points now, and they're going to get Badun on his, what I believe is foul number 2. Team foul number 4 now for the Cardinals. Dernbach to go to the line for his and one.
Almond-Bancroft shooting one.
Dernbach unable to convert on that. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Badoon looking to try to push things here. Hinker nearly threw that one away, but Yaidi there. Down low and Hinker out to Badoon. Cam Shirk, 3-ball on the way. Misses long, rebounded, nice rebound there by Aiden Phillips. Again, as we mentioned, he averages nearly 16 rebounds per game. As good as he is in basketball, he's just a phenomenal football player and certainly a really pretty darn good baseball player too, as Aiden Phillips. So it'll be interesting to see. And they're going to get a travel there on Dernbach, so it'll be turned over. Ridgetop Exteriors, just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home, roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. So Jacob Williams into the game. Jacob, the sophomore, number 12, checking in for the Cardinals. So you've got Hammerly, Shirk, Yaidi, Williams, and Hinker on the floor. Down into Shirk. We're going to get a foul. I think we're going to get that one on Cohen Preissner, I believe. And if so, that'll be his second. Beg your pardon, that's on Clarence Pratt. That is his second. Team foul number 3 for Almond-Bancroft. So Hammerly inbound it. Up top into Yaidi. Shirk going down low, gets it down into the post there into Yaidi. Shelley back out with it though. Kick it over to Hinker. And I think we will get a foul there. Cohen Preissner, the second personal there for him. Both teams with 4 fouls here in this opening half here. 10:22 to go in this opening half. Nice pass down low. Yaidi takes a dribble and turns it over here. So it'll be Almond-Bancroft basketball. 13-10 is our score. Thus far, again, early goings. This game certainly living up to all of what I would have expected it to be, with 2 very good CW South Conference teams in action here. Again, as we mentioned in our Auto Select pregame show, Almond-Bancroft played down in Madison at the state tournament just about 9 months ago. Phillips doing some work down low, rebound, and they'll say it was off Phillips, so it'll be Pacelli basketball. Sandon Carpet One. Sandon Carpet One on Post Road and Plover is here to floor you with all the best in all of your carpeting and flooring needs. Whether for your home or business, you'll find help with choosing the right look and material to bring you flooring to the next level. So Cam Shirk, long pass over to Hinker to Williams, into Hammerly. Williams, just the sophomore, and nearly picked off there by Stiles. Boy, I tell you what, that Emmett Stiles he's a heck of an athlete. I've seen him in baseball, and one thing I'll say about this Almond team is there are just a lot of good athletes on this squad. Shelley as well. Hammerly takes it in, and we'll get a jump basketball here. It's Almond-Bancroft. I think that's Carson Garner checking in here for the Eagles. So you've got Phillips, Stiles, Garner, Davis Dernbach, and Brody Dernbach. So 40% of the players here in this group here, Dernbach. Brody takes it inside. Nice move. Unable to finish. Phillips down low. And rebounded by Garner. Back out to Brody Dernbach to Stiles. Dernbach. We'll get a foul on the floor here. We'll see who that's on. That's on Zach Yaite, his foul, second foul here of the night. 5 team fouls. Phillips down low. Yaite with a nice block in up there for that. Yaite has the ability certainly to elevate. Cam Shirk going up strong. And it will be Almond-Bancroft basketball. Dahl Automotive. An Dahl family of vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now we'd like to earn your 5-star review at their new Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Learn more online at dahlauto.com. So we're going to get a foul down low. That, I think, is on Yaite, and if so, that is his 3rd personal. That'll send Braden Flaker back into the game here for the Cardinals. So you've got Williams, Hammerly, Flaker, Shirk on the floor here, as well as Hinker. Garner over to Brody Dernbach. And a foul down low, and I think they're going to get Grant Hinker on that one. So that'll be team foul number 7. So now in the single bonus here, Aiden Phillips at the line for the Eagles. Aiden with 3 points here thus far. His first free throw, nothing but net there for the senior Phillips. He'll get a second here. Phillips is good. So 3 of 3 thus far on free throws for Mr. Phillips. 5 points for the senior big man tonight. Hammerly being guarded there by Davis Dernbach. Nice maneuver inside. Cam Shirk. Flaker thought about it for a moment. A little teardrop. And Braden Flaker, count. Senior Braden Flaker. He has 4 points now. And he will go to the Serb Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. You can call Jamie Wenzel at Serb Pro for the #1 choice and cleanup and restoration. Serb Pro like it never ever happened. So Flaker to try to complete the N1 here. And he does. Flaker now with 5 points here for the Cardinals. Brody Dernbach nearly picked off there by Flaker. It will stay Almond basketball. Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open nightly now through New Year's Eve. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. Dernbach, nice move inside. Count it for Brody Dernbach. He's now up to 6 points here for the Eagles. Hinker over to Hammerly. Down into Shirk. Shirk going baseline. Kicks it out to Flaker. 3 ball up. And count it for Braden Flaker. 8 points for Mr. Braden Flaker tonight. Hinker getting on the deck there over to Hammerly. Nice pass down low into Hinker. I beg your pardon, Shirk. And they're going to get Shirk for the offensive foul. That'll be his first personal. Team foul number 8. Holman will bring in Clarence Pratt here for so 19-14 our score, 7-18 and counting here in half number 1. Brody Dernbach up to Aiden Phillips. Gets it over to Stiles and turned over for the Eagles. Back Pacelli basketball here. Cheese Pleasers. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays for Wisconsin's finest cheese. Stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. just a short drive from here. So we're under 7 minutes here to go in this one. This has been a very good basketball as we would expected. Hinker's three misses in and out. Pacelli will reset here. Bounce pass into Camden Shirk. Shirk, jump shot, got it. The shooter's roll there for Camden Shirk. Cam now with 8 points for the Cardinals. Brody Dernbach over the Davis Dernbach. So it'll go back to Pacelli basketball. And we'll get a timeout here. We'll take a brief commercial pause. 21-14 our score. You're listening to and watching high school boys basketball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
All right, we are back out here. 6:30 remaining in this opening half. One of our many game day sponsors tonight, and that's Little Scholars Childcare. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful childcare and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early childhood learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. So Hammerly will bring it up here for the Cardinals. Back to Flaker. Flaker thinking about it there. Resets over to Hammerly. Top of the key over to Badoon. Cross court over to Shirk. Shirk jump shot. Got it, about a 9-foot jump shot there. Cam Shirk scored it. And you know he can certainly light up the scoreboard. Again, averages 26.3 a game for the Cardinals, the senior. Again, a battle of two premier basketball players here in Phillips and Mr. Shirk here in terms of all-around production. Styles to Dernbach. Back over to Clarence Pratt, the 6'3 senior. Dernbach in and out. Nice rebound there by Styles down low. Emmett Styles doing work. His first 2 points here. Emmett, the junior. 23-16 is our score. Nice give and go there to Hammerly, unable to stay with it, but certainly a nice idea nonetheless. Three ball is going to be tipped, and that is unable to convert on that was Davis Dernbach. Hinker with a rebound out to Shirk. Shirk trying to do some work down low. He will draw the foul, it looks like. I think they're going to get Phillips on that one. And if so, that'll be his first. Beg your pardon, that is his second personal foul on Phillips. Team foul number 6. Doing long, back up top to Flaker. Flaker, three ball on the way, Braden Flaker, and he is feeling it tonight, is Braden Flaker. And as my counterpart AJ Ligman said, I'll have what he's having for lunch, whatever that might be, I'm not sure, but I would have it as well. He makes it look so much better though. Head fake there, that's Pratt. Down low, and we are going to get a foul, I think, on Aiden Phillips, I believe. And that might be his, I think they're going to get Phillips for that. That'll be his third personal, team foul number 7. Both teams in the single bonus here. So he will go to the bench with 3 fouls. Shelley with a 10-point lead here, 4:22 and counting in half number 1. Hinker back over to Flaker, down into Badoon. Hammerly from the corner there. Flaker to reset it. Back over to Badoon. Flaker thought about it for a moment, and I don't blame him. He has been hot tonight, early goings. Cam Shirk, long three, count it! And that's Cam Shirk showing the range from outside. He's got 13 first half points. If you're a math person like me, he's roughly about half his average in this first half. We'll get a foul on the floor here. They're going to get Melise Badoon on that one. That'll be his third person. He will take a seat here. Nathan Reimer, the senior, checks in, as does Jacob Williams. Nathan Reimer, his first appearance here in this contest. So Brody Dernbach will in and out for Dernbach. Unable to convert on that bonus free throw attempt. Hammerly, nice bounce pass down into Shirk. Styles up out front. And unable to convert on the layup was Davis Dernbach. So 3:20 and counting in half number one. Pacelli with the largest lead that they have had, 29-16 here thus far. Williams surveying the floor, gets it over to Camden Shirk. Long skip pass over to Hammerly. Flaker, three ball, in and out. Rebounded by Emmett Stiles. Clarence Pratt showing some nice, nifty move there by Pratt, unable to convert on that. Rebounded by Nathan Reimer. Reimer, one of the seniors. This Pacelli team, a bundle of seniors, we'll say. Hammerly can shoot it from out there as well. Pulled out of there by Stiles. Stiles diving on the floor. You like to see that right in front of his coach there. So Emmett showing that hustle. Love to see that, no doubt about it. He'll pop. Three ball for Emmett Stiles. So he is up to 5 points now. You know, you hear so much about guys like Brody Dernbach and Aiden Phillips, but, you know, seeing some good things from other guys like Emmett Stiles and certainly Clarence Pratt and Davis Dernbach as well. Shirk going up with it. Floater in and out. Reimer is there for the rebound, and he's going to get fouled. He'll go to the Serb Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line, will Nathan Reimer, the senior. You can call Jamie Wenzel at Serb Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serb Pro like it never ever happened. He'll get two. Reimer's first in and out. That foul, by the way, was on Carson Garner, his first. Team foul number 8 here for the Eagles. Reimer's second on the way from the Serb Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line, and it is good. So 1 of 2 on that sequence. Reimer's first point of the night here. Under 2 minutes in this opening half. Dernbach being guarded there by Braden Flaker. Dernbach trying to get inside. Nice move down low. That's Brody Dernbach showing some nifty athleticism. 8 points now for Brody Dernbach. Hammerly over to Camden Shirk, and they're going to get Cam with the travel, it looks like. So it'll be turned over. Almond basketball here, 1:19 to go in this opening half. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Clarence Pratt trying to get it out front. The long pass to Emmett Stiles. And I think they'll get Stiles on the foul there, and that's Flaker, a little shaken up perhaps. So that'll be his first. Both teams now at 9 fouls apiece. 1 foul away from the double bonus. But Flaker should get the 1-and-1 here. I want to give thanks to Ski's Meat Market. Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats, along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. It's all at Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. So the 1-on-1 here, and Coach Shirk trying to sort out some, we'll say, logistics here. Flaker may have been a little shaken up, but he looks to be okay. He'll get the 1-and-1 here for the Cardinals. Will Braden. At the Serb Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line is Braden. And he misses that one short, so it'll be back to Almond-Bancroft basketball here. 30-21 our score. Pressure being applied there by Hammerly as well as Nathan Reimer. And Stiles and Dernbach. That's over to Pratt. Pratt out to Stiles. Stiles gets it back out. Brody Dernbach to reset it here for the Eagles. Dernbach with a nice move down low. And boy, I tell you what, this Brody Dernbach kid, I like what I see. A lot of basketball left here in this opening half. Pacelli still with a 7-point lead. In all likelihood, going to try to maybe play for the last shot. Certainly looking for a good shot at that. Of course, a no shot clock in high school basketball, so you have to think that's probably the game plan here, is to try to get a good shot and get the last shot. And pass is knocked out of there by Clarence Pratt. Brody Dernbach up with it. Dernbach down into Pratt. And Clarence Pratt score it for Almond, his first 2 points here of the game. Lead down to 5 now. And we're going to get a turnover traveling for the Cardinals. So 3.1 here to go in this opening half. Today's game is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Liers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. 3.1 showing on the clock here. Pacelli now with the 5-point lead. Stiles inbounded to Dernbach. We'll see if, and that'll be left long, but first half in the books here. Pacelli with the 5-point lead, 30-25, and this shaping up to be a very good basketball game as we expected. We'll take a brief commercial pause. You are listening to and watching high school basketball tonight, brought to you in part from our friends from Hoff Favor Realty. We'll be back here in just a few moments. We'll get our halftime recap, and we'll get a few words from our commercial sponsors on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Pacelli Funeral Homes has been serving the Stevens Point and Plover area with the very best in funeral services. Today, as a 4th-generation local business, Pacelli Funeral Homes takes pride in helping members of our community when they need it most. The loss of a loved one carries so many challenges and often comes with so many questions. Find answers, professional services, and all the compassion and support you'd expect at Pacelli Funeral Homes, with locations in Stevens Point and Plover and online at pacellifuneralhome.com.
All right, we are back here. Zaleski Sports, a little halftime entertainment from the Pacelli dance team here. We'll recap our first half scoring here. We'll start with the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. They are led tonight in the first half by Brody Dernbach, who has 10 first half points. 5 apiece for Emmett Stiles and Aiden Phillips. 3 points for Davis Dernbach and 2 points for Clarence Pratt. In terms of fouls here for the Almond-Bancroft, Aiden Phillips with 3 personal fouls, Clarence Pratt with 2, and Cohen Preissner with 2, and then you've got Carson Garner and Emmett Stiles with 1 foul apiece. To the other side of the ledger here, the Pacelli Cardinals, they are led first half scoring tonight by Cam Shirk with 13 points. Braden Flaker with 11 points here in the first half. 3 points for Lucas Hammerly, and then you have 2 points for Zach Yeide and 1 point for Nathan Reimer. So Pacelli with the 30 points, Almond-Bancroft with the 25 points, and been a very good game of basketball here tonight. And I expect much of the same here. We'll take a brief commercial pause here. For brief commercials, back here in a few moments. You're listening to and watching High School Sports Tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Holland Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brown Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
You may not know where you stand with that neighbor you wave at but never talk to. But you always know where you stand with the Sport Clips app haircut tracker that tracks your real-time wait time. It's a game changer.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
All right, we are back. The state championship Pacelli softball team here being honored at a halftime. Certainly lots to be proud of here. Lots of great talent you see right out here on this Pacelli softball. And I have to believe Coach Molsky and this Pacelli softball team hungry for more. They're certainly probably not done, as they say. But they are being honored here at halftime. The state championship, two-time state, many times state. And this is a team that's won state many times. You probably could look in a, probably dating myself here, but you look in a dictionary and you softball state champions, you'll see reference probably to the Pacelli softball team at some point. Just a very formidable program. Again, back to the game here tonight, though. Pacelli with a 30-25 lead here. This will be the last game here before the holiday break. Stevens Point Pacelli, they will be playing in the infamous Century Classic next week. They'll playing right over at the Quant Fieldhouse, Bennett Court at the Quant Fieldhouse on the campus of UW Stevens Point. Pacelli will play on Thursday against Bonduelle, and then they'll play on Saturday with Amherst. Almond-Bancroft, on the other hand, they have a date on Saturday, December 28th. It looks like Green Bay New Lutheran, and I don't know the site for that. Something tells me it might be a tournament-type situation, but and then they'll be back in action against Spencer on January 2nd. That'll be a home game. Almond-Bancroft, their last game, they convincing 67-30 victory Tuesday over Port Edwards. Pacelli, on the other hand, their last contest, very convincing victory as well over the Hornets of Rosholt, and that one was out in Rosholt. But second half coming up here again, as we mentioned, in terms of fouls here again for the Almond-Bancroft, you've got 3 fouls for Phillips, 2 apiece for Preissner and Clarence Pratt, and then 1 foul apiece for Carson Garner and Emmett Stiles on the other side of the ledger. For the Cardinals, Melise Badoon and Zach Yeide both with 3 personal fouls. And then a foul each for Cam Shirk, Braden Flaker, and Grant Hinker. But expect much the same here tonight. A very spirited game, I'll say. We've got a nice crowd here at the Student Activities Center on the campus here of Stevens Point Pacelli. We'll take a brief commercial pause. We'll wrap things up in terms of some of our game day sponsors. We'll be back here momentarily when Chase gives me the thumbs up for our second half of action. You're listening to and watching high school sports from our friends from Hoffaver Realty. Back in a moment.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
All right, Chase Lyons giving me the thumbs up here. Chase doing a great job as always on production. Kind of a multi-talented guy in Chase Lyons. He'll be playing football next year over at St. Norbert's. He's sporting his Christmas sweater. I think it's a pretty nice sweater. I would not qualify that as an ugly sweater. I think it's a cool sweater, in my personal opinion anyways. In any event here, look for a very good second half here. We saw very competitive and spirited, in the spirit of the holidays type first half. Pacelli controls possession here in the second half. Badun over to Cam Shirk. Hammerly top of the key there for top of the circle, I should say. That's over to Flaker. Into Hammerly. As we mentioned in our Stevens, and Flaker thought about it for a moment. Cam Shirk, pull-up jump shot, in and out. Yaidi does a nice job keeping that alive. Hammerly, good idea, but unable to thread the needle there, and Almond-Bancroft takes over here. You've got Brody Dernbach, Davis Dernbach, Aiden Phillips, Clarence Pratt, and Emmett Stiles on the floor here. Jump shot, and count it for Brody Dernbach. Of course, he had the 10 first half points. First 2 on the board here in the second half. Lead trimmed down to 3. Shirk, floater, not able to convert on that. Nice rebound there by Davis Dernbach. Over to Stiles. Into Pratt. Pratt down low. And Dernbach has been heating up, to say the least, I would say. Lead now just 1, 30-29. Almond-Bancroft has clawed back into this one. Hammerly trying to work up top. Nice shot fake. And we'll get a foul down low, and I think that'll be a foul on Melise Badun, the senior here, his 4th personal, this first team foul in the second half. And back into Pratt, over to Stiles. Stiles goes baseline. Nice defense there by senior Zach Yaidi, out front to Braden Flaker. Emily over to Shirk, back over to Flaker. Bounce pass into Yaidi, takes one dribble and turns it over there. Stiles. Dernbach running the floor here for the Eagles. Stiles from the corner there. Cam guarding that baseline there. It's over to Pratt, back over to Brody Dernbach. Dernbach takes a nice move there. In and out. Poked out of there. Aiden Phillips comes down with it. And count it for Aiden Phillips. He now has 7 points, and Almond with their, I believe, their first lead here in this ball game. On a 6-0 run here, down into Flaker baseline. Jump shot in and out. Yaidi there. Nice putback by Zach Yaidi. So Yaidi staying with it, showing the patience and the resilience down low. Shelley with a 1-point lead now. Dernbach into Stiles. Stiles about 10-footer there, and in and out, rebounded by Badun. Bounce pass, that's picked off by Brody Dernbach out in front, and unable to convert on that. That was Davis Dernbach. Pacelli now. Cam Shirk going up with it. He's looking for some contact, does not get it. Clarence Pratt with it. And I think we're going to get a jump basketball, and we will. Nicolay Bank. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. We'll get a timeout here. We'll take a brief commercial pause. You are listening to and watching high school sports tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip,
I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
All right, we are back. Almond-Bancroft now with the basketball, 14-15 to go in this one. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. So you've got Brody Dernbach, Phillips, Stiles, Davis Dernbach, and Clarence Pratt on the floor for the Eagles. 3 ball from Stiles, in and out. Long rebound, tracked down there by Lucas Hammerly. Hammerly going, looking to run the floor end, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Lucas Hammerly. That'll be his first personal foul. That'll be team foul number 2 here in the second half. Hammerly's first personal. Being guarded there by Brody Dernbach. And they're going to get Badoon on that one. And his night will be over here as Melise Badoon fouls out with 5 fouls here. Jacob Williams checks in here, the sophomore. Clarence Pratt from the corner, 3 ball, and count it for Clarence Pratt. Pratt now with 5 points. So Almond now with a 2-point lead here in the second half, 13:37 to go in this one. Hammerly over to Flaker. Cam Shirk taking it inside, going to get a bounce pass out to, nice head fake there, good awareness by Hammerly, back into Shirk. Shirk jump shot, count it for Cam Shirk. And Cam Shirk now up to 15 points here tonight. One thing with Cam is he can elevate on his jump shots, and that is some nice pass down low, but not able to finish. Emmett Stiles, that had some velocity on it, that pass did. Cam Shirk looking to run with it, jump shot, fading away, in and out, rebounded by Aiden Phillips. Out to Brody Dernbach now. Being guarded on that far side by both Hammerly and so you've got Shirk, Hammerly, Flaker, Williams, and Yidy on the floor. Brody Dernbach going in for a teardrop floater, no good. Stiles, and I think that will be a foul on Zach Yidy, and I think if it is, that'll be his 4th. That'll send Clarence Pratt to the line. So Clarence Pratt will shoot a pair here for the Eagles. Pratt able to convert on his first of 2 attempts. Grant Tinker checking in now for Zach Yidy. So you've got Hinker, Flaker, Williams, Shirk, and Hammerly on the floor here for the Cardinals. Pratt's second on the way. And that rolls in, so he is 2 of 2 in that sequence and extending the lead now, so it's 36-34. Flaker near side, 3 ball, misses long. Short trying to sky for that one. Phillips with a rebound. Out to Brody Dernbach. And they're going to get Braden Flaker on that one. That'll be his 2nd. And that will be team foul number 5 here. So a very good basketball game here tonight. The number 16 ranked Almond-Bancroft, at least in our Zaleski Sports Division 5 rankings early going here. It's passing to Dernbach. Dernbach gets it out to Davis Dernbach. Davis Dernbach, 3 ball. Phillips down low. He'll go up with it, and he'll score it. And Aiden Phillips. And they're going to get, I think they're going to get Grant Hinker on that one. That'll be his second, so Aiden Phillips will go to the line here to try to finish the and one is Aiden here. And he's not able to convert on that. And a nice rebound there by Cam Shirk, so it is a 38-34 game here. This certainly living up to what I expected it would. A seesaw type game here. Ullman certainly has had the more productive second half here thus far. Shot is blocked by Phillips, but it'll stay here. Stevens Point Orthopedics proud to welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Pataki. Dr. Pataki is ready to serve the central Wisconsin community and is now seeing patients. More information regarding spine and back service is available at stevenspointortho.com. So Hammerly top of the circle there over to Hinker. Back over to Hammerly. Bounces it into Jacob Williams. Hammerly long three on the way, in and out. Skying for that rebound is Camden Shirk. Over to Jake Williams, three. Rattles in and out. Brody Dernbach with a rebound there, up to Aiden Phillips. So closing in on 11 minutes here in this contest. Free ball by Platt, in and out. Rebounded by Davis Dernbach. And we'll get a foul on the floor here. We'll see who that is on. Actually, that'll be put them in the single bonus. It'll be on Lucas Hammerly, his second. And Clarence Pratt goes to the line. Pratt converts on the 1-and-1 attempt. He'll get a second. Pratt, perfect 3 of 3 here tonight at the charity stripe for the Eagles. Pratt converts on his second, so completes the free throw sequence there. 40-34 our score. Ullman now with a 6-point lead. It was 15-4 run in this second half to take the 6-point lead. We'll get a timeout called here from head coach John Shirk. We'll take a brief commercial pause. Your score reads 40-34 Almond-Bancroft. Back here in just a few moments. You're listening to and watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
So after a couple years of this, it's time for more money, better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Is style your thing? Scene change, great outdoors. Or maybe it's an experimental thing. Or getting everyone on the right path. And no matter yours, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, helping you get the career you'll love.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
All right, we are back here, one of our many game day sponsors tonight, Rock and Roll Cafe. Find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday, fish fry, and service with a smile, open daily for breakfast and lunch, only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. So Braden Flaker will inbound it here for the Cardinals. You got Flaker, Hammerly, Williams, Shirk, and Hinker on the floor now for the Cardinals. Pass down low, and Flaker. And I think they're going to call foul on that one, it looks like here. So that'll be on Clarence Pratt. That'll be his third personal foul, team foul number 1 here in the second half for the Eagles. And that'll send Braden Flaker to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. You can call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro or the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. So 2 free throws here for Braden. First attempt, leaves it short. He'll get a second from the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line here. Looking to try to trim the lead here a little bit. Second free throw in and out here, so Flaker unable to convert on that one. Remains 40-34. Pratt picked off by Lucas Hammerly. Hammerly out to Jacob Williams. Thought about it for a moment. Back up to Camden Shirk. Shirk jump shot. Misses short. Rebounded there by Pratt. So we'll get a turnover here. Phelps Dairy, the culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Phelps' Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meat, seasonal decor, and so much more. Phelps' Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. So Flaker out into Williams. Cam Shirk thought about it for a moment there. Hammerly near side here. Cross corridor to Flaker. It's a 15-4 run here for the Eagles in this second half here, which has propelled the Eagles to a 6-point lead. We're going to get a foul here. Let's see who that's on. Certainly a lot of basketball. I think they're going to get Brody Dernbach on that one. That'll be his first personal. So Hinker off to Hammerly. Shirk, Hammerly 3-ball, in and out, but a nice rebound there for Cam Shirk. Shirk 3-ball, in and out. And we're going to get a foul on the floor here. I think they're going to get I beg your pardon, I think they're maybe going to get Williams on that one. They are going to get Braden Flaker on that. So that'll be his third. And by way of the single bonus here, Brody Dernbach to shoot 1 and 1. Dernbach unable to connect on the one-on-one attempt here, so it remains 40-34. Maker over to Shirk, over to Hammerly. Hammerly certainly does have the ability to heat up. We've seen it before. Hinker pops out for the 3-ball, and Grant Hinker scored it. 4-3, so the lead now cut in half. It was a 6-point lead, now a 3-point lead. 40-37 is our score. Emmett Stiles over to Phillips, being heavily guarded there by Shirk and Hammerly. Back over to Emmett Stiles. Bounces it into Phillips here near side. Back over to Brody Dernbach. Pratt up top with it. Over to Dernbach going baseline. A nice take there. And off the leg there of Aiden Phillips. So it'll be Pacelli basketball. Zach Yeide checking back in here for the Cardinals, and Cohen Preissner checking in for the Eagles here. 8:08 here to go. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. The Sherrill Tire and Auto Service Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com. Flaker from 3, in and out. Hinker there with a rebound. Trying to go back out with it to Flaker. Allman comes out of there with it. So Brody Dernbach surveying the floor here for the Eagles. Gets it down into Emmett Stiles. Emmett Stiles just in front of the 3-ball. And Emmett Stiles for the 2 points there. So Emmett with 7 points for the Eagles here thus far. 5-point lead for Almond-Bancroft. Cam Shirk going up with it, looking to draw the foul, and I think they're going to get it. They'll get Clarence Pratt on that one. That'll be his 4th personal, team foul number 3. So Pratt will exit momentarily here. 7:24 here to go. Cam Shirk will be at the ServPro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. You can call Jamie Wenzel at ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Shirk up with it and counted for Cam Shirk. His second from the ServPro Jamie Wenzel free throw line does not go. It's now a 4-point lead here for the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. It's it down into Stiles. Stiles long cross-court pass over to Preissner. Brody Dernbach being guarded there by Hammerly. Nice take there by Dernbach. And they'll say it's off Brody Dernbach, Pacelli basketball. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Under 7 minutes here to go in this one. It's been a back and forth battle. It's been a tale of two halves thus far here. Almond has had the advantage here in the second half, but they do play 2 halves, so, and a lot of basketball remains. So we got Flaker, Shirk. Flaker out over to Hammerly. Bounces it in, trying to get it into Hinker there. And we'll get a timeout on the floor here, taken by Coach John Shirk. We'll take a brief commercial pause. You're listening to and watching high school basketball tonight from our friends from Hoff Favor Realty on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
All right, Chase giving me the thumbs up, meaning we're back here. One of our many game day sponsors tonight, Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm's layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program. Visit any store or head to fleetfarm.com. So Pacelli will inbound it here. Shirk, Hammerly, Hinker, Flaker, and Yidy on the floor here for the Cardinals. 6:20 and counting in this one. Pacelli trails by 4. This has been every bit the basketball game I thought it would be. Shirk, 3-ball, misses. Yidy with a nice rebound, going up strong with it. Zach Yidy, and score it for Zach Yidy. Doing some work down low for the Cardinals. Yidy with 6 points now here. He is a pivotal part of this program, no doubt about it. Certainly one of their big men on this Cardinals squad here, and you knew he would have his hands full, but he is giving it his all tonight, the senior Yidy. Davis Dernbach over to Preissner. Taken away from Hammerly. Hammerly down the floor, left-handed layup, and score it for Lucas Hammerly. So Hammerly with 5 points now. And that was a pretty important steal because it knots things up here, 42 apiece. Aiden Phillips going strong with it. Poked out of there back into Emmett Stiles. Thought about it from the far side. Blocked by Grant Hinker. But back up with it. Emmett Stiles staying with it. So Stiles with 9 points now for the Eagles. 2-point game here. Hammerly back up to Shirk. Hinker. Shirk going in with it. Nice pass down low. Unable to corral that one in. He had a right Right idea there to Yaidi, but it will be back over to Coach Dernbach. I believe we'll take a timeout here. We'll take a brief pause as well. 4:44 to go in this one. 44-42 our score. You're listening to and watching high school basketball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
Imagine if your orthopedic clinic, surgery center, and physical therapy were all in one place with one team. At Stevens Point Orthopedics, you'll have a clinic where a friendly voice always answers your call. If you need further care, it's a short walk to meet our surgery center team, or down the hall to meet a group of our physical therapists. There is one space and one team for the best orthopedic care in central Wisconsin. That's Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment and hometown care.
All right, back out here, Student Activities Center here. 4:44 to go in this one. Almond-Bancroft with a 44-42 lead. One of our many game day sponsors, Dahl Automotive. Dahl Automotive in Stevens Point has over 1,300 vehicles, but they want more, so they'll offer an extra $500 over book value for your trade-in vehicle. Shop DahlAuto.com for the best selection in the area, or stop in to see them at Dahl Honda just off Stanley Street, or Dahl Chrysler on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Pratt in the corner there. Guarded there by Cam Shirk. Back out to Brody Dernbach. Down low into Davis Dernbach. Kicked out to Clarence Pratt. 3-ball on the way. Misses in and out. Gets his own rebound, does Clarence Pratt. Back up top to Stiles. Stiles. And that'll be blocked, but it'll stay here. And another nice block for, I think that was Yaidi with the block, I believe. It'll stay Almond-Bancroft basketball. They're clinging to a 2-point lead here in this one. Pratt out to Davis Dernbach, I beg your pardon. Back over to Pratt. Emmett Stiles, 3-ball from the corner, and that'll be stuck. It'll stay here by way of a jump ball. Ball lodged into the corner of the rim here. Brody Dernbach to inbound it for the Eagles. Gets it out to Clarence Pratt. Rebounded by Aiden Phillips. And count it for Aiden Phillips. 6 points here in this second half. 11 in the game for Mr. Phillips. Now a 4-point advantage for the Eagles. Cam Shirk, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Phillips. 3:35 to go in this one. Down into Pratt. Swings it over Davis Dernbach to Brody Dernbach. Nice down bounce pass to the cutting Emmett Stiles. Back out to Dernbach. Pratt up top here. Over to Davis Dernbach. 3-ball. And count it for Davis Dernbach. So he now has 6 points for the Eagles. Represents the largest lead now for the Almond-Bancroft Eagles here at 7. Yaidi going to work down low, and he will draw the foul, and he's going to go to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Zach Yaidi. Aiden Phillips will pick up his 4th foul here. And Yaidi to go to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. You can call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. First free throw attempt up, no good for Yaidi, but he will get a second. So Yaidi's second free throw attempt on the way here. And nothing but net here. So Yidy converting on 1 of 2 now. 6-point advantage, Eagles. Over to Stiles. Stiles picked off by Cam Shirk. I have a feeling he has one thought in mind. He's going to go up for it, and he'll draw the foul. And he'll go to the serve pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Will Camden Shirk. You can call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never ever happened. A second foul on Emmett Stiles. Camden Shirk at the line. Shirk connects on his free throw attempt there. 17 points in the game for Camden. Free throw is in and out, rebounded by Phillips. So it's a 5-point advantage now. Brody Dernbach to Davis. Dernbach back over to Brody. Back over to Davis. In the corner to Stiles. Over to Clarence Pratt. Davis, Dernbach thought for a moment. And they're going to say foul on Flaker, I think. Maybe not. Might have just tipped it out, perhaps. So Brody Dernbach to inbound it here. Nearly there for the steal is Hammerly. Long cross-court pass to Clarence Pratt. Over to Stiles. Good defense there by Pacelli. Stays here. 2:11 to go in this one. Maida Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual, team uniforms, and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need. Keep you looking great. Learn more at maidacustom.com. So a 5-point lead here. 2:04 to go in this one. Pratt counted for Clarence Pratt for 3. And that's his second 3-point bucket here in the second half. He has 12 points tonight. We'll get a foul here on that'll be Emmett Stiles, his third personal team foul, number 6 here. So one more, and it's a single bonus situation, and that definitely does play a very important factor when you get into close games like this with under 2 minutes to go, certainly. Cam Shirk, near side here over to Hammerly. Hammerly, 3-ball up, and Hammerly, count it! Lucas Hammerly for 3. Lead now at 5. Davis Dernbach, stolen away by Lucas Hammerly. I have a feeling Lucas is really wanting this one. Hammerly, 3-ball up, in and out. Grant Hinker with a good rebound. We'll see the call here. And Grant Hinker having himself a pretty nice night, I would say, as well, the senior. He'll go to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. You can call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. So Aiden Phillips gets that one. That is his 5th foul, so his night is over here, and that is pretty noteworthy here. So Hinker to shoot it here. We'll get a substitution for Almond-Bancroft. That is Carson Garner checking in now. And we'll get a timeout here taken. We'll take a brief commercial pause. We'll be back here momentarily on Zaleski Sports.
The Sherrill Tire and Auto Service News Channel 7 Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
All right, back out here, one of our many game day sponsors, Shuta Funeral Home. Shuta Funeral Services in Stevens Point and Plover is here to help you with all of your funeral needs with 2 convenient locations and a personal local touch. Let their experienced staff serve your family. Learn more at shootafuneral.com. That's shootafuneral.com. So Grant Hinker at the Serpro Jamie Wenzel free throw line here. Hinker misses that one short. So it'll be Almond basketball here. We're getting into the waning moments of this one here. Almond with a 5-point lead, certainly no shot clock here, so you have to think game plan most likely is to try to run as much clock as possible. Pacelli, really no fouls to give here. And that will send Brody Dernbach here to the line here. Brody with 14 points here tonight for the Eagles. Dernbach converting on his first. He'll get a second now. Extends the lead now to 6, 53-47. Dernbach's second is good. So Dernbach 2 of 2 in that sequence, 2 of 5 from the line tonight, but 2 of 2 there when it arguably maybe matters most. And they'll get a turnover by way of travel by Pacelli here. Now we are under 1 minute to go in this one. Jacob Williams to check in here for the Cardinals. He'll relieve Zach Yeide. So you've got Hinker, Flaker, Williams, Hammerly on the floor now for the Cardinals. Under a minute to go in this one. Up to Pratt. Pratt being guarded heavily in traffic there, gets it out to Stiles, and Flaker will foul there, so Stiles will go to the line now. That'll be Braden's 4th foul. And Emmett Stiles. He'll shoot the double bonus here, will Emmett. And he'll make the first of 2 here. He'll get a second. And we'll get a substitution for the Eagles. That's Carson Garner checking in. So Zach Yeide back into the game here. Stiles' second free throw attempt on the way. It is up and rattles in and out. Rebounded by Cam Shirk. Charlie going to have to kind of hustle things here. Blocked by Brody Dernbach. The Flaker 3-point attempt. Out to Pratt. Gets it across to Davis Dernbach. And I think a timeout was called there by Coach Dernbach. We'll take a brief commercial pause. We'll bring it right back here. You're listening to Watching High School Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
All right, we are back here. 28.9 seconds remain in this one. 55-47 is our score here. Almond-Bancroft with the 8-point lead here. They would be in the double bonus here, so certainly any foul equates to 2 free throws for the Eagles. Emmett Stiles inbounded here. Over to Brody Dernbach to Stiles, and he'll be fouled by Grant Hinker. That'll be Hinker's third. So shooting the double bonus here will be Emmett Stiles. Stiles first in and out here, so he'll get a second. Carson Garner back into the contest here for the Eagles. Stiles converting on 1 of 2 in that sequence. 9-point lead now here for the Eagles. Flaker will take the 3, miss it short, but Camden Shirk counted, and he'll get a free throw. There's Cam Shirk. Brody Dernbach with the foul, his second here tonight. Cam Shirk will go to the Serpro Jamie Wenzel free throw line and hopes to try to complete the and one here. Shirk's free throw is up and in and out. Hinker tries to get the rebound there, unable to. Flaker showing some grit on defense there. 3-ball corner, in and out. Rebounded by Davis Dernbach. And the foul will send Davis Dernbach to the free throw line for the double bonus here. A 7-point lead could very well be the dagger here. So Dernbach to shoot a pair. Davis converts on that one. He'll get a second. Back in is Carson Garner for the Eagles. And unable to convert. So another foul on the floor here, and this time we'll have Emmett Stiles going to the line here for the Eagles. Cam Shirk charged with that foul. His third. Stiles in and out. He'll get a second. 7.3 remains in this one. Stiles' second is up, and it is good. Well, this one appears to be all but over right now, and Shirk 3-ball long. Rebounded by Davis Dernbach. They'll dribble it out, and that's a final out here, 58-49. Almond-Bancroft with a very productive second half. They get the 9-point lead win here, I should say. We'll have our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Coming up next is a Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Hopefully we get a few words from Coach Keith Dernbach and a player of the game from the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. And then we'll wrap things up here. You're listening to and watching high school basketball tonight on Zaleski Sports. Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up here in just a few moments.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, We ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda.
Chase, we good? Okay. All right, we are out here, Coach. Nice job tonight.
Thank you.
That was a battle. A couple of Dernbachs here. I was talking about the Auto Select pregame show. A lot of Dernbachs. You guys are synonymous with basketball. Coach, talk about a game like tonight. You knew this was going to be a really good battle. These are two very good basketball teams. You guys were down at state just 9 months ago. Talk about a game like this tonight.
You know, we were down at state 9 months ago. Different coach. The kids had to learn my way. They had to learn their way. We lost a good ball player last year. TJ was the leader on the floor. We struggled at the beginning of the season, but this game we figured out each other, where we need to be, who's got to be the roles and the thing, and that was the biggest deal with the role. TJ was a big role last year. He's a role player, was the captain out there. Brody, he's starting to take that role over. Clarence is starting to take that role over. So the last 3 games we've been playing very well. We had a good, nice win against Pittsfield. We played well, finally shot the ball well against Port Edwards, and coming in a game like this, Pacelli was ranked number 5, and it was just a nice big win. And we knew it was going to be tough. We knew they were going to put the ball pressure on us. We had to take care of the ball. And we started out rough at the beginning. We turned the ball over. We had 10 turnovers plus at half. And we finally come to the glue and played ball like we needed to play ball. Aiden got in some foul troubles, and the kids played ball. We had 5 different. We had a sophomore out there playing, but they all played their hearts out.
Oh, they absolutely did. And I think it was really a tale of 2 halves. You talked a little bit about the turnovers first half, but you guys really, that second half, you really came out, commanded that second half, and really didn't look back, I would say, for the most part in that second half. Where do you guys go from here? It's early on, obviously, a lot of basketball. I think you guys are idle now until next Saturday, I think.
Yeah, we're at next Saturday at the Sundrop Classic in Green Bay, and we just got to go game by game. We know we're going to be dominant inside with Aiden. We just need the guys to be confident that they can shoot the ball from the outside. That makes a big difference. When we can shoot the ball from the outside, then that opens our inside game up, and we just got to get confident in the driving and take care of the basketball. It's going to be a challenge, but we need to keep working and make ourselves better.
Absolutely, Coach. Anything more that Coach Keith Dernbach would like to say tonight before we let you turn it over to your son here, Brody?
No, the only thing I like to say, I hope the Pointers want to know how they did, but I hope they won.
I know how they did, but I don't want to spoil it just in case. So Well, I'm sure we'll see you at some Pointer games. Nice job, Coach. That was head coach Keith Dernbach here, and his son Brody Dernbach here. I've known Brody for a long time, but I tell you what, Brody, you had yourself a phenomenal game tonight. I kind of picked you just because of some of the things you did. You seem to be really one of those senior leaders, I would say. Obviously, Aiden Phillips, everybody knows about him. And as Coach said, you guys have a lot of different players that contribute. Talk about your role on this team. I know you're a senior leader, most definitely.
My role is, bringing up the ball, making sure that it gets up there, no turnovers, keeping everybody up, defensive player, let everyone know what's going on the court, and just try to win games.
Try to win games, Brody. Well, where do you see yourself going from here? What's you guys are off now? I think for about a week or so. You guys are back at the Sundrop Classic in Green Bay. What can we expect out of you guys as you guys kind of get into the new year?
Keep moving forward, keep winning, getting better, making shots, better defense. So.
Excellent. Well, Brody, anything else you would like to say? Otherwise, what we do, we have a little thing where we have our Zaleski Sports Highlight House. What I'll do is I'll count you down. I'll go 3, 2, 1. I'll have you take the mic, look into the camera, and say, I am Brody Dernbach, and I'm in the house. I think you got this. All right, so we'll go 3, 2, 1.
I'm Brody Dernbach, and I'm in the house.
All right, Brody, nice job. That is senior Brody Dernbach, who is our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player. Brody had a really nice game, not only necessarily just in the point production, but just so many different things that he does. You know, as Coach Keith Dernbach said, they lose TJ Lamb, who is certainly a captain, a senior leader on this team. And as we mentioned, they were down at state just 9 months ago. They come into a very passionate place to play basketball between two very good basketball teams in the CWC South here. But they come out of here with a victory. Again, a final out here. We're going to run through our scoring here tonight. Assuming my math is correct, usually it is. It was one of my majors in college, but nevertheless. So Brody Dernbach, our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player, he had 16 points tonight for the Eagles. You get 12 points from Emmett Stiles, 12 points from Clarence Pratt. You get 11 points out of Aiden Phillips here tonight, and he normally comes in here, averages about 27 points a game. So Pacelli was able to kind of keep him in check, but as Coach Dernbach said, there's so many other guys that were able to kind of fill that slack a little bit. Certainly a great game for Phillips in a lot of other areas as well. But and then you get 7 points from Davis Dernbach. So they score a total of 58 points here. On the other side of the ledger here for the Cardinals, they were led in scoring tonight. 19 points from Cam Shirk. They get 11 points from Braden Flaker. You get 8 points from Lucas Hammerly. Zach Yeide with 7 points. Grant Hinker gets 3 points tonight, and rounding out the scoring for the Cardinals with 1 point is Nathan Reimer, the 49 points for the Cardinals. Both teams will be off now a little bit until after the holiday break here. Almond-Bancroft back in action next Saturday in the Sundrop Classic. And then Pacelli will be playing in the Century Classic. They'll play Bondwell Thursday, and then they'll play Amherst on Saturday. And that will be over at the campus of UW-Stevens Point, the Quant Fieldhouse, Bennett Court to be exact. But again, a final out here tonight in a very good basketball game, CWC South Conference, between two crosstown foes. Almond-Bancroft 58, Pacelli 49. You've been listening to and watching high school sports. Chase Lyons doing just an absolutely great job up there. Had his Christmas sweater on for us tonight. Keeping me in line as always. Brandon Baroncott on the call. Have yourselves a very good rest of your evening. Have a very good holiday from everyone. And you've been watching and listening to high school basketball on Zaleski Sports. Have a good rest of your night.